that way. Myself some. So the reason why doing this X is easier is because you don't have to like measure at all, which makes it faster when you're doing this. So then you can do like a plus sign through the image. So halfway, you're gonna make a line right here. So you'll do a horizontal one through the middle, and then you'll do a vertical one through the middle. If you're worried that it's not going to be even, so like you can see mine is a little tiny bit off, but you would make a mark at 2 on both sides, and then so it's exactly in the middle. Are you guys here so far? The ones that are following along? So when you guys get to the drawing part of this, it's going to be important that you know. So like I said, your guys' image is a 3 by 4, which means we multiplied by 3 on both sides to get your paper size, which is a 9 by 12. So that's your drawing paper. And so if this had been like a normal school year, you guys would actually be doing this math. So I would give you guys the image, and then you guys would be expected to do the math so you could grid the picture on your paper. So this is like gridding and enlarging. Okay, so the next step is we're going to basically make an X through each one of these boxes. See how now our picture is divided into 4 boxes? Or I like to say we're making a diamond, so you're going to make a diamond. Oh my God. Okay. So then the final step that we're going to do is flip it, and then you're going to do the same thing horizontal. My lines are a little bit off, but they're pretty straight. You just want to make sure that, you know, they're pretty straight. You don't want them to be like super crooked and not going through the middles, right? Okay, so after you finish that on your image, you're basically going to repeat this whole with a pencil now. And what you're going to do with a pencil is you want to do, here it can be dark because you want to see your lines, but when you do this on your drawing paper, you want it to be light so that you can erase it, right, when you're done with the sketching of the animal. So grab your drawing paper and your ruler, and then you're just going to repeat those same steps. Remember, super light. You don't want big, ugly lines that you can't get rid of, especially if you're doing something like color pencil, because you know how when you go over color pencil and you have like a deep line, it won't pick up the color right there. We're not doing color pencil, but I'm just saying. I know it's hard to see because you can't see my whole paper, but I'm just going corner to corner. With a big X, right? And then you'll have a big plus sign over the top of this. So I always say, like, step 1, X, step 2, plus, step 3, diamond, step 4 is hashtag. It's like going so slow, Maggie. So I'm going to actually measure this because I want to flip it over to the other. I'm going to line my roller up with those 2 marks that I made. And again, I'm going to lightly drag my pencil across because I want to use this. there so far? Someone tell me, what do I do next? What's my next step? I know it's hard to see up there. The cos and a plus. Anybody know? What's step number? Not hashtag step 4. The diamond. So, I'm making a big diamond, but another way you can look at this is to basically go through right and make an X in each one of these 4 boxes created. What is easier? Really, not it like that. Which way do you think is easier? So, I can't remember why his reason. Oh, I think his reasoning for that is, you know how I told you guys normally you have to like do the math to enlarge it. With that one, you don't have to do any math. And he was teaching at middle school for the last few years, and so he started doing that one just because. The which one? Really? Yeah, I guess it's just everyone's preference. For me, I'm like, I don't want to sit there and measure out an inch, you know? So. And what I do, I mean, when you get, so I'll still use a grid, even like when I draw stuff for myself, but I don't use all of these lines. Like, I just do like an X and a plus. So it doesn't take it. Yeah, well, and see, that's the whole point of it. That's what's cool about this one, is you could keep, so like say you're doing something like a photo, like an actual person, even within the like spaces, you could keep breaking it down, and the more lines, like the more reference you'd have to draw from. Sorry, you guys, the projector, so cool. Can't order bulbs for them no more, and that's why I have these TVs, but they're not hooked to the network yet, so we can't use them. So this is a long process, but the thing is once you get this down, then it makes the drawing part of it a lot easier. Okay, so now there's 2 different ways that you could use this trick. You could begin by finding, like say I'm starting off in this triangle, and then I'm basically try to copy the shape, right? And go triangle by triangle. So the other way that you can do this is actually plot this out like point by point. Obviously that's going to take a little longer, but your picture, if you need to draw, it would get a lot easier for you. And it would be more precise. So remember how I told you guys that for your picture multiplied by 3, which for mine we did too. So anything that I mark on this small image is going to be 3 times as big on the bigger image. But the drawing paper. So I could literally go 1, 2, 3. And see how my ear, the one I freehand off a little bit? So now like I know where it should have been. That's where it would have crossed the line. So now if we want to find out where the ear crosses here, do the same thing. And again, it's all about what you want to get out of it. Basically, that's going to this. So 1, 2, 3. We still got time until 9:03. You guys, and there's water if you want to get a, grab a water, help yourself. You guys, so there's still 10, right? Or 5 minutes of class. What time do we get out?
6.
Okay. So let's you first 4 groups right here in the front. Go ahead and you guys start putting your folders away, and we'll just work our way back like that, so that there's not a big pile of people.